You want to have some scary shit? So, I don't know where this story took place, but either way, it was a man and he was a banker. After a long day at the office, he came home, kissed his wife, ate dinner, normal routine. Brushed his teeth, took a shower, and went to bed. That night, he woke up to a male voice outside of his house saying, "There's always room for one more." So he gets up, he checks out his window, and he sees a man standing outside of a hearse. The man looks up at him and said, "There's room for one more." So the man wakes up his wife. She goes to the window and she's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. There's no one there." The next night, it happens again. Only this time, the mortician is in back of the hearse. And he looks up at the window and he says, "There's always room for one more." This time, the man didn't even bother his wife. He just went back to bed. The next night, it happened again. And this time, the hearse door was open. And the mortician was standing there and saying, "There's always room for one more." By this time, the man is grumpy. He's lacking sleep, a little delusional, and slacking at work. So his partners call him in, tell him, "You're slacking on your case files. We need to give you a break for a few days. You can come back." The man tries to explain, "Look, I'm having nightmares. I'm not, able to sleep well. I will, make this up. Please don't, send me home. I don't need a break." His partner's not trying to hear it. What could the man do? So he goes back home, and again, it happened. Only this time, the mortician is in back of the hearse. It's open, and there's a casket inside, and a bouquet with a guy's name on it, saying, "There's always room for one more." The guy runs downstairs and goes to confront the man at the hearse. But the hearse is gone, and so is the mortician. Meanwhile, the next day, back at the office, the partners lose the case due to the original lawyer, the man, not being able to fulfill his duties. So they call him into the office because they need to talk about his time at the company. When he gets there, the man is upset and nervous. He doesn't know what's going to happen. And there's a buttload of people in the lobby, and everybody's rushing to stay. He goes to the elevator, and it is clearly full. The bellhop looks at him and says, "There's always room for one more." The man stopped. His heart dropped, and he was like, "Nah, I'll catch the next one." He watched the elevators go up, and then they stop, and then he hears creaking all of a sudden. The elevator crashes down, and everyone on there lost their lives, including a couple of his partners. Now, this was one of my favorite stories from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I read this story as a child. It spooked the shit out of me. It was some scary shit.